Negativity rarely announces itself. It doesn't come crashing in with loud alarms or flashing lights. Instead, it's subtle, almost invisible at first, weaving its way into your thoughts when you least expect it. It slips in quietly, a whisper in the back of your mind. Sometimes it's just a fleeting feeling, a moment of uncertainty or a shadow of doubt that passes through your day. It starts as a small doubt. Am I good enough? What if I fail? These questions echo softly, almost blending into the background noise of your daily life, but their impact can be profound. These thoughts are easy to ignore at first, but they plant seeds in your mind. Like tiny roots, they begin to grow beneath the surface, often unnoticed, quietly shaping your beliefs about yourself and your abilities. Over time, the whispers grow louder, shaping how you see yourself in the world. What once was a passing thought becomes a recurring theme, coloring your experiences and interactions. One negative thought attracts another until your mind is filled with doubts and fears. It's like a chain reaction. One worry leads to the next, and soon negativity feels like the only voice you hear. The world seems heavier, possibilities fade, and even joyful moments lose their shine. You might find yourself withdrawing, feeling isolated even in a crowd, or unable to fully enjoy the things that once brought you happiness. Imagine your mind as a calm lake, still clear and peaceful. In this state, you can see your thoughts and feelings with clarity, and your sense of self is undisturbed. Each negative thought is a pebble, creating ripples. At first, the disturbance is small, barely noticeable, but it spreads outward, touching every part of your mind. Drop enough pebbles, and the water becomes disturbed and murky. The once clear surface is now clouded, making it hard to see what lies beneath or to find peace within yourself. This is how negativity clouds our inner peace, making it hard to think clearly or feel joy. It's as if a fog has settled over your mind, blurring your vision and weighing down your spirit. The danger is that we often don't notice this shift until we feel overwhelmed and disconnected. By the time we realize what's happened, negativity has already taken root, making it harder to break free. Negativity builds up slowly, becoming the default soundtrack of our lives. It's like background music you didn't choose but can't seem to turn off, quietly influencing your mood and decisions. Recognizing these subtle beginnings is the first step to reclaiming your peace. Awareness allows you to notice when negativity is creeping in, so you can address it before it takes over. Listen to the whispers, not to believe them, but to understand them. When you pay attention, you can trace where these thoughts come from and why they appear. Only then can you choose a more empowering inner dialogue. You can gently challenge the negative voice, replacing it with words of encouragement and hope. Awareness is the key to breaking the cycle. With each moment of mindfulness, you reclaim a bit more of your inner light, making it easier to move forward. The journey to a positive mind starts with noticing the quiet voice of negativity. By shining a gentle light on these whispers, you open the door to healing, growth, and a renewed sense of peace. Living with negativity is like carrying a backpack full of stones, worries, fears, regrets. Every step feels heavier, draining your energy and motivation. Even simple tasks become exhausting, and joy fades from your life. Negativity convinces you not to try, trapping you in inaction. It seeps into relationships, making you irritable, withdrawn, or overly critical. This mindset isolates you, reinforcing the belief that no one understands or cares. The heaviest cost? Losing the present moment. When you dwell on the past or worry about the future, you miss the beauty of now. Negativity robs you of joy, peace, and the simple gifts each day offers. Recognize the weight you're carrying. You have the power to set it down and reclaim your life. Negativity thrives in fertile ground, often created by our habits and environment. Constant exposure to bad news and pessimism makes the world seem hostile. Personal setbacks, if replayed endlessly, become chronic sources of self-doubt. Surrounding yourself with negative people spreads the mindset like a virus. Most powerfully, unchecked self-criticism cultivates a garden of doubt. These internal narratives shape your reality, rooting negativity deep within. Awareness of these sources is the first step to changing your mental landscape. Comparison is a trap that feeds negativity. Social media shows us highlight reels, making our own lives seem lacking. We diminish our achievements and feel inadequate, losing sight of our progress. Setbacks can reinforce the belief that we're destined to fail. This mindset blinds us to the lessons setbacks offer and tempts us to give up. The way out? Shift your perspective. Celebrate your unique journey and progress no matter how small. See setbacks as detours, not dead ends. Every successful person has failed. What matters is learning and moving forward. Break free from comparison and disappointment by focusing on your own path. Your journey is yours alone. Embrace it. You are not your thoughts. You are something far greater, more expansive and more enduring than any single thought or feeling that passes through your mind. Negative thoughts are like clouds passing through the vast sky of your mind. They come and go, sometimes dark and heavy, sometimes light and fleeting, but they never define the sky itself. The sky, your true self, is always there, vast, peaceful and unchanging, no matter what weather moves through it. Beneath every storm, the sky remains untouched, open and infinite. Clouds of doubt and fear may drift in, sometimes obscuring your view, but remember, they are only temporary visitors. They cannot stain the sky or take away its brightness. You have the power to observe these thoughts without becoming them. Like a calm witness, you can watch them come and go, knowing you are not defined by what you see. You can't control which thoughts appear, but you can choose how to respond. You can pause, breathe, and let them pass, rather than reacting or holding on. When you notice a negative thought, try saying, "There is a thought of doubt," instead of, "I am full of doubt." This simple shift in language helps you see thoughts as passing events, not as your identity. This creates space between you and your thoughts, giving you freedom to choose your response. In that space you find clarity and peace. Imagine sitting by a river, watching leaves float by, each leaf a thought, drifting past without you needing to grab hold. Let your thoughts move along, knowing you are the observer, not the thought itself. With practice, you strengthen your ability to return to calm and clarity. Each time you notice a thought and let it go, you reinforce your inner peace. You are the observer, not the storm. Even when emotions swirl and thoughts race, your true self remains steady, like the sky above the weather. Each conscious choice to let go of negativity builds your inner strength. Over time, you become more resilient, more compassionate with yourself, and more at ease. Remember, no matter what thoughts or feelings arise, you are the sky, not the clouds. You are the vastness that holds it all, never diminished by passing storms. The clear blue sky of your true self is always present, waiting behind every cloud, ready to shine through. No matter how dark the clouds, your light remains. The sun always returns, and so does your inner clarity. This is your ultimate freedom, to know that you are the sky, vast, open, and free, no matter what clouds may come and go. Overcoming negativity isn't about erasing your past. It's about learning to see your story through a new lens, one that honors both your struggles and your strengths. The clouds of self-doubt and regret may linger, but they don't have to define the horizon ahead. Redefining yourself means refusing to let your worst moments become your only identity. It's about embracing the full spectrum of who you are, your hopes, your dreams, and your capacity to change. When you look in the mirror, see not just what you've been through, but what you're capable of becoming. You are more than your struggles. You have infinite potential for growth. Every sunrise brings a new chance to step into your power, to let go of old limitations, and to celebrate the progress you've made, no matter how small. Your past is a chapter, not the whole story. You get to write the next one. Each day is a blank page, waiting for you to fill it with courage, kindness, and new beginnings. Redefinition is an act of self-compassion. Look at your past with kindness, not judgment. Remember, every experience has shaped you, but none of them have the final word on who you are. Growth means learning from mistakes and moving forward with wisdom. It's about turning lessons into stepping stones and setbacks into opportunities for deeper understanding. Every setback can be a setup for a comeback. The moments when you stumble are the very moments that can teach you how to rise stronger than before. Think of yourself as a sculptor, shaping your life into a masterpiece. Each choice, each effort, is a careful stroke that reveals more of your true self. You hold the chisel now, carve new lines of strength and resilience. The power to transform is in your hands, no matter where you started. You are a work in progress, always evolving. There's beauty in the unfinished, in the willingness to keep growing and changing. This journey requires courage, but each step makes you stronger. Even when the path is steep, your determination builds the foundation for a brighter future. See yourself as the hero of your story, not a victim of circumstance. You have the power to choose your direction, to rise above, and to inspire others along the way. Build your new self on resilience, not regret. Let every challenge become a building block for the person you are becoming, strong, compassionate, and endlessly capable of renewal. True positivity isn't pretending problems don't exist. It's not fake smiles or denial. That's toxic positivity. Real positivity means acknowledging challenges but choosing your response. It's about finding light in darkness and focusing on what you can control. Positivity is rooted in purpose and resilience, not avoidance. When faced with problems, ask, what can I learn? How can I grow? Like a ship's captain, acknowledge the storm but focus on your destination. Keep your eyes on your purpose and values, not just the turbulence. Choose where to place your energy, on steering the ship, not fearing the storm. This choice empowers you and changes your experience. Positivity is a daily practice, not a feeling. Look for the good, learn from the bad, and keep moving toward the light. That's the power of purpose. Letting go of negativity is more than removing what's unwanted, it's creating space. Imagine your mind as a cluttered room filled with regret and worry. Clearing negativity is like decluttering, making room for hope and growth. Hope is a seedling that needs light and space to flourish. With negativity gone, you have energy for the present and openness to new experiences. You notice opportunities, try new things, and nurture your best life. Letting go is an act of liberation, freeing yourself from the past. It creates an environment where you can thrive, not just survive. This space lets you reconnect with your true, joyful self. By clearing the room, you finally make space to come home to yourself. Your life is a precious gift. You deserve to live it fully. Deep within, there's a core of light, peace, and strength, your true nature. Negativity is just clouds hiding this light, but it never disappears. The journey to break free is gentle and begins with a single choice. Decide not to believe the next negative thought. Every small step toward positivity strengthens your inner light. You are worthy of happiness and peace. It's your birthright. Don't let doubt convince you otherwise. You have the power to change your perspective and move forward with hope. The journey may be hard, but each step brings you closer to your best self. Begin today. Embrace your light and let it guide you. Let go of negativity and feel the freedom of an open heart. Your incredible journey starts now.